Hello everyone, welcome back. Days are starting to get longer. We're getting a little more time of evening to do things, which I like. We are just getting some wood in this afternoon for the next couple of days. But it's ground is mud. You can see it's been froze for the last couple of days. We actually got up in the high 40s today, which was quite a bit warmer than what we've been getting. We've been down in the teens and highs up near freezing. So, but anyhow, today's video is I had a question the other day about chicken and egg, which comes first. Not really, but very similar. The question was, do you grow a crop and hope to develop a market for it, or do you only grow crops that you already have markets in place for? And to answer that, I can only give my experience on what we do. Typically, if I'm going to grow a crop, I may not have a market in place for it, but I know there's a demand for it. It's something that you know, if I go to the local regional farmers market and I don't see it and people are asking for it or whatever, I know there's a demand for it. Some crops I've grown for markets in the past. I've had markets ask me to grow a crop, and I'll grow them because of that. A lot of times, if I grow a crop, say, let's use sweet corn. Say, I know I can sell 20 bushels a week of sweet corn. I've got a market for 20 bushels a week of sweet corn. That may be directly to folks, my friends, my neighbors, my community, whatever. What I'll do is double up. In other words, I'll grow 40 bushels a week and then try to develop markets for those other 20 bushels. Sometimes markets in place, it's been my experience that they don't work out. A lot of times the market will come back and say, hey, well, we know you growed this, we know you've got it, we told you we'd buy it, but we're going to buy it at a lot less than we told you would, thinking that you'll be stuck with it. I don't deal with those people. That's a one and done operation. We don't do that. And usually if they do that, I don't deliver any to them. You know, you run into that a lot in the produce business. Some crops I'll just try on a very small scale, just to kind of gauge what the demand is for them. If there's a good demand for them, I'll scale up and develop the market as we go. Now, with all that being said, in vegetable and produce, one thing that'll make you or break you. You can develop markets with it, you can lose markets with it, and you get known for it, and that's quality. If you grow, if I know I can sell 20 bushels of sweet corn and I'm producing 40 bushels of really good sweet corn, good product, you can market. A lot of times you can find a market for it. Subpar quality product, you can't. You run into that all the time. Grow good stuff. If you grow good stuff, it makes marketing much easier, whether you have a market in place or not. But to answer the question, ideally, in a perfect world, you would have a market for some of the product you're growing before you plant it. That way you can kind of ensure that you have 40% of the crop sold, and then you have to work to develop the other. If it's good, high quality, a lot of times whoever you're selling it to, it'll expand. Strawberry is a good example. I have been stopped up in my sinuses for 3 weeks. Strawberries are a good example of that. First year I grew them, I would just basically word of mouth, you know, sell a bucket here, sell a bucket there, and it spread until I had more market than I had product for. But yeah, you know, you can do either one, and your area may make a difference. We have a regional farmers market about 45 minutes away. That worst case scenario, I can't sell a product anywhere else. I can go out there and either wholesale it to one of the wholesalers on the market, or go out there and set and peddle it off. I don't like doing that. I try to avoid doing that. But that's a worst case scenario. If you don't have that resource, you know, and you're trying to sell direct to public, either through a roadside stand, or maybe you're doing some wholesale to some retail outlets, makes it a little more difficult. At the end of the day, if you live near 10, 20, 30,000 people within, you know, 40 miles, market it direct to them if you have to. Those people are buying groceries, and you know, so you can always do that. I hope that answers your question. If it don't, let me know. We'll try it again. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. See a video you like, hit that thumbs up button. Have a question or a comment, please ask it. I will try to answer them. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.